Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Hollowed Roundtable. I am your host, Hollowed Arrow, and you'll have to excuse me if I sound a little off. I have been quite sick here recently, and my voice is still recovering, but I wanted to go ahead and put out this episode of the podcast for this month. I didn't want to delay it because I'm already on hiatus from the stream. So I wanted to at least do this, put out something, put out some sort of content. So here I am, and on tonight's episode, we will be talking about Christmas stuff. Yeah, I didn't really have much of a topic for this month. I wanted to do Christmas like themed, but I'm not very. We don't really have too many like Christmassy stories. Like we'll tell a few, I'm sure, and I didn't really narrow it down very well of what to talk about. So we're just gonna call it, Christmas shit. To talk about Christmas shit, and let's uh let's go ahead and jump on in here for our first person. We don't have any special guests this time. Kinda, our 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 roster just kind of rotates in this weird circle of people. But for tonight's episode, I have two of my good buddies, some of my best friends, regulars on my Twitch stream, and hopefully regulars on my podcast here. Let's go ahead and pull in the first one. You know him, you love him, Mr. Sleazy the Bearded.
One?
Hello.
Oh shit! God damn it! I just got done
Oh,
telling me about
how how do you not know?
fuck, dude.
How are you not
I'm,
prepared?
I'm sitting there telling him, I was like, I'm trying to watch for this podcast channel because last time I was talking to Chris and he just fucking teleports me in here, and then I was like looking around, like, where is the podcast channel? And then as soon as I said that, I get fucking yanked into it.
I have it
Oh
hidden
shit!
from everybody. Only I can see it.
I see that now. I
There's
see that.
reasons for that.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Okay. So our second buddy, friend, pal, our knight of Below Round Table is Mr. GIFX, aka Jimmy. Hello,
Oh,
friend. Hi.
hi. I was getting ready to start singing. Oh, there's a stream.
Yeah, watch it.
I'm an angry apple.
You're an angry apple.
Oh, yeah, apple butter.
Apples.
I love it.
Why am I so angry though?
Weren't you angry making that fucking apple butter?
Oh, the apple butter was made with hate, not love.
Absolutely. You were an apple that
mean,
was stirred for 8 hours and just by
oh,
yourself and hated it.
the first cold beverage was opened at what was it, 10 a.m.
It was early.
I'm like, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
One of those pocket beers.
One of where'd you get that? Don't worry about it.
I was fine with the first one. Then he pulls out a second one after that one. I'm like, what the fuck?
How in the hell?
Big pockets.
Big pockets.
You know what they say about 2 beers? Big pockets.
2 beers fits in my
What?
hand more naturally than
Just let
one
it go.
beer. I'm not on the scale of Andre the Giant, but my hands are large. And
you're a big man. Big hands.
Big hands.
Big hands, big
Small
man.
apples.
And a huge set of nuts.
I just got done saying small apples.
I've seen them.
Oh,
Jesus.
You're fucking lying, bud.
Chestnuts roasted on open fire. Yeah.
going off rails quickly.
Well, quickly. But
Oh, that needs to be my next emoji is maybe just this picture you've made.
I'll send you the fucking picture, but don't you worry. You'd have it. Okay. But
this was your punishment.
For what?
For not giving me a picture to use.
Oh, that was months ago.
You've had months to do it. You haven't done it.
You could have just screenshotted something nice off one of my streams.
Nah, you're an
Nah,
apple now.
Apple.
No,
You're just an angry fucking apple.
could have did a hippo like
Apple.
I
something.
mentioned that.
You did. And I was like,
mentioned
no.
it.
No, that's not funny enough.
What a jerk.
Or I
Oh.
have something great for Donnie whenever he shows up.
Yeah,
It's
he
terrible.
texted me. He
I-
was
I
like,
don't
"Hey,
even
you
wanna
gonna be
bring it
home
up.
today?" I was like, "Yeah, in like
It's a
20 minutes."
surprise.
That'll be a
And,
surprise episode.
I thought he was gonna come by and get some apple butter because he's gonna sell it to people, and he ghosted me. I'm like, "Bud,
Okay.
Donnie.
Well, before we get too much farther in here, as everybody knows, it's called the Hollowed Round Table, and we're missing something.
The fucking table.
The fucking table.
I have
So-
a table in front of me in real life."
Shut up, Jimmy. We're doing a bit.
Oh,
We're not
there's a
there.
bit.
We're
Yes.
not there. We're in a different dimension, if you will.
You're an apple.
Yeah, you're an angry fucking apple, and
Dude.
I look like I'm constantly fucking scared when I'm talking.
Or constipated.
It just
I'll get saucy on you. Apple saucy.
Ah.
shit. The sauce.
Okay. But anyway, let us summon the table here. Got my summoning circle.
Hit us with that voodoo hoodoo.
Bibbidi bobbidi boobily.
Yes.
Table.
Oh my god. I'm out.
Where you gonna go? You ain't got no legs.
You're just
I'll roll away.
You ain't got no tree to fall off of.
If I go, maybe a deer will come and pick me up.
Dude,
Carry me to
apples
freedom.
give me-
Oh, next time you come on here, you're just gonna be deer shit.
Just angry deer shit.
This one zoomed in one that opens up Canadian style.
Of course.
All right.
I've already claimed this. We have Canadian friends, and they would approve of this.
I'm not Canadian.
No, you're not.
That's your apple.
Oh my lord. That's
Canadian
Canadian red apple. Eh?
Yeah.
How do you not know your apples?
Come on, people. But yeah, this is our table for the week.
That's cool.
Thanks.
This one
So,
from IKEA too.
I was wondering where you guys went to. I couldn't see the.
Yeah, I
Channel.
was explaining that. There'll be a funny little thing in the beginning of
I
the.
was like, I'm alone. I was singing to myself.
I had literally just got done telling you like 2 seconds prior, and then I fucking get yanked.
it's just good timing. But yeah, Christmas Vigi games.
Vigi games.
Vigi games.
Anybody that listened to the last podcast wouldn't understand the inside joke on that one.
Absolutely. I mean, who wouldn't? You know, we've clearly got plenty of people that just constantly listen to all of our podcasts.
Yeah.
All three of them so far.
Has there been 3?
This is the third one, yeah.
Oh, I thought there was already 3 prior.
No, this is the third one.
I'm gonna
Episode
bring
3.
this up on Spotify here. See how many congruent monthly listeners we have.
3.
Don't,
Hell
don't do it.
One of them's me.
Another one's me.
Shit, the other one's probably Chris.
Probably. I do know that the first episode did have like a peak of like 6 viewers. It's like, yay, cool. I didn't check the last episode. I just put it out there. But,
Hip hip hooray.
yeah.
The Vigi games.
Vigi games.
What do you want to talk about video games?
We're
What
not.
about 'em?
It's a bit.
Yeah, it's an inside
Oh.
joke.
You can tell I was not one of those viewers.
Clearly.
Wow.
Thanks, pal.
Thought
Appreciate
you were
you.
one of the stream daddies.
Like,
We have the three OGs in here for the first time on this.
We do. We do. Like I exclaimed earlier, I was like, there's no special guests. We're just rotating fucking people at this point.
I will put it out here. I have been on every single one of these so far.
You have. Congratulations, good sir. I applaud you. Insert clapping sound.
Yay! Clap, clap, clap. Hey, I caught the
Woo.
Rosalia.
You're playing Pokemon. You're playing
Yeah.
Chris's Pokemon right now.
I
If I
am.
could,
dude, I was low key thinking about grabbing my Scarlet and bringing it down here.
wow. Focus, people. We got talking.
I am
sticks.
focused. I'm staring right at you, right at your character. Keep
Okay.
eyeing myself,
Well,
and keep on like, oh man.
shut your fucking face, knuckle fucker.
You're a boner biting bastard, knuckle fucker.
Copyright.
It wasn't enough.
I'm sure it'll be okay. Anywho, so video games.
Video games.
I guess I will start with a story I have. It's a very simple story. When I was a kid and it was Christmas Eve, I was all excited and whatnot. Did anybody else have the issue where you didn't sleep
Oh,
all of Christmas
absolutely, my
fucking
dude.
Eve? Like you just laid in bed waiting for like just a moment where you could go wake your parents up and be like, presents!
Fucking now.
Which mine was always like once the sun came up, I could go bug my parents and wake
Yeah.
them up.
I think mine was like 6 a.m. Like it couldn't be any earlier than 6.
Yeah, my parents always told me, you wait till the sun comes up, and then you can open your presents. I'm like, okay. But yeah, I would never sleep on Christmas Eve as a kid. Like I'd always just lay in bed, wait. And I remember one year, I don't know why, this always just sticks out to me. And it wasn't even like super memorable. It's just like one Christmas I had gotten out of bed, woke my parents up, and we went into the living room. I opened my presents, and I very specifically remember getting Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance. And after we had opened all the presents and stuff, like that was for some reason the first game I wanted to play. It was the first Metroid game that like I had ever actually like really played. Like I played the original Metroid on the NES over at like my cousin's house when I was like 4 years old. But Metroid Fusion was the first Metroid game that I really like stuck to. And I remember after we'd opened all of our presents, of course my parents wanted to go back to bed. They were fucking exhausted. But,
Naturally.
Dumb kid with unreasonable amounts of energy. It was just like, I'm going to stay up forever. It was
And ever.
And ever. And I remember just like laying in my parents' bed with my mom while she took a nap, and I'm just sitting there just playing my Game Boy, playing Metroid Fusion, just loving the shit out of it. And that's just always like a nice memory for me to hang on to, I guess.
I used to hide under the Christmas tree. Like I would fall asleep. Yeah, waiting for that fucking bastard Santa to come in because I was like, I gotta find this bastard. Like this dude sneaks into my fucking house while I'm sleeping and gives me shit. Like that sounded sketchy to me as a child.
So you tried to catch him, is what you're telling me?
I did. I never did.
How old?
I probably started that around like 6 up until like the age of 9. And then finally I looked at mom and I was like, I need you to tell me the truth. I may even
Oh.
said Lil, like Lil. Like our first name. Freaking fucking serious. I was like, is Santa
Adult
Claus
conversation
real?
now.
And at that point, she's like, no, he's not. I was like, and that's why I never fucking saw him. I've been
See-
sleeping under this tree for 3 fucking years.
But
That's why my. I guess it must have been. My parents had. My kids are near. My parents had Santa come in,
yeah,
and like they were loud enough to where I got woken up
yeah.
on purpose, and came down, and boom, there's Santa putting presents underneath the tree. I'm like, holy crap! I mean, like
This
whole 9
fucking-
yards. Like whole.
This motherfucker's
Jesus.
real.
Yeah. Like very high quality.
Dad and mom's just fucking
Costumes.
hanging out with this guy.
Some sort of mythical fucking man who just fucking teleports throughout every house in the fucking world in one night, and my mom and dad are just like hanging out with him. What's up, bro?
Fucking taking shots
Oh,
with Santa while he
they
puts
were-
his presents under the
They
tree.
were, I think, hiding in their bedroom, like they were asleep.
Gotcha.
But the thing was, I think it was, sorry, kids are running by.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Be
Gotta
covert.
Oh
Incog-
my
Be
God, pick a
covert.
room, go.
Google incognito tab in real life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just keeps on running up and down the stairs. I'm like, bro. It was said friend was family friend, the Cedars, the husband, Ken.
The husband.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
heard
it's
that
whatever.
earlier today. I just
So it was family basically. It was all staged. It was high quality, and boy, I
so you were
think I
straight
kept
movie quality in it then.
yeah. Like I think I
It's okay that
continued
mine was a movie quality.
to know or believe until way later than I should because of that event.
Yeah. See, mine never. My parents didn't love me enough to have somebody come in
Wow.
dressed as Santa.
Oh, I mean, fair.
Ow.
No, but they were members of the local fire department. So, and every year they had like I don't know, like a Santa thing where like all the families would, bring their kids, and one of the firefighters would dress up as Santa. Everybody got like an early Christmas present, a toy, and it was usually something like small and cheap and shitty. Like I got a fire truck one year, and I was like, I don't even care about
Fucking
fire trucks.
joy.
Yeah,
Do I look like I gave a motherfuck? about the
there
fire
was
truck?
there was one year where I did get a movie. It was the Antonio Banderas Zorro movie.
It's a solid movie.
Dude, I loved that movie. Like I watched that movie for like ever once I got it.
Yeah, it's a solid movie.
It's a fucking good movie. Yeah. But yeah, that was usually, I guess, our equivalent was go to the fire department and
Yeah.
have Santa come by and give us a present. Ooh.
I get it.
I think one year I got
Yeah.
like Home Alone, how like they had like the fucking kid had like a video camera. It was a very specific video camera, and they marketed the fuck out of that video camera with the Home Alone shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I actually got one of those video cameras. This is like when I was like 4 years old.
Wasn't there one that like it looked like a video camera, but it just recorded voices or something?
That wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, well, I remember getting something that we played with constantly was the Home Alone Walkman voice recorder.
I think that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude, that thing. We used to do like our own radio shows, and look
Yeah,
at
'cause
us
you can
now.
sit there and change it, like how when he
Yeah.
calls that place or whatever, and then acts like his dad by changing the voice on it.
Hmm.
Dude, that thing was the
Yeah.
tits. I had one.
We used to record ourselves with that same thing, prank phone calling people.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I wish that we only had one tape, so we always had to like erase. I'm sure some of that crap was hilarious in real life. Like
Oh,
to
I'm
this
sure.
day, it would have held its own.
Oh, I can imagine, little fucking preteen you calling someone, it's like, you got sticky poopy butt.
Well, yeah, it was. It always happened when we had family friends over, the Almonds. So we had multiple older kids. I was the youngest one, of course, but
Okay, hold on.
they were just taking control and just going to town. I remember prank phone calling someone's grandmother that's not here currently.
I know. Said grandma.
Yeah.
I know that said grandma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
Never had caller ID.
Oh no.
It'd be like, what was that, star 67 to hide yourself?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Some.
Sorry, going off on a tangent. Just old memories.
Hey, I mean, it
go.
fits.
That's how we fucking stretch this out for 2 hours. We just go off on tangents.
Yeah, it's all about filler, boys. Now we
Yeah.
understand why fucking Naruto and One Piece has went for so long.
Oh my god! Obviously, I don't understand how people can get into One Piece. There's too much of it. Like, I guess, like, if you started with it, like, back in the day when you were a kid and it's, like, still going, yeah, sure. But
I
I don't know
remember-
anybody who can, like, start it now and be like, I'll catch up. There's no catching up.
I'll catch up.
You've
Yeah,
got
there's
over
no
1,000
catching
fucking
up,
episodes
dude.
of the anime to catch up. Fuck
Yeah,
around
I
and find out.
I'm intimidated by JoJo. I'm just like, I don't know
dude,
about that.
the episodes go quick. Like,
They
you get
do.
sucked into it with that little, you just get, it sucks you in, and the next thing you know, you're like, damn, I need to go to bed. It's like midnight. Just
It's
binging
true.
fucking JoJo.
That's how I am with Abridged. I'm rewatching it again. Dragon
Well,
Ball Z
see,
Abridged.
If you can watch Abridged, you can watch JoJo.
Travi, I gotta tell you this. There is a Team 4-star JoJo's Abridged.
Oh my fuck.
Yes.
You have
I
to
did see
wait.
that.
You have to wait until you finish part 3, though, or you will be spoiled.
Okay.
Once you finish part 3, go watch it.
I just they had to have used the take with the cherry, right? At some point.
You'll have to wait and see. I ain't spoiling shit.
Well, I just want to know if they did something with that bit.
Yeah, it's mentioned.
That's all I need to know. That's
It's
all I need.
mentioned.
It's mentioned.
You figure it out.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Fucking figure it out.
Fucking figure it out, boy.
Oh, trying to think of other good toys that we had back in the day. I remember getting a fancy microscope, and like it looked like a small like TV monitor, but it was a microscope, and it came with all these slides, and it was pretty legit. It lit up and
Nice.
zoomed in pretty good. I remember my dad being a champ, and I was like, I don't know, what do I do? And like my dad's like, look at blood. And I'm like, how do I do that? And he's just like, give me the slide, son. And then he just goes in there and like pokes a hole in his finger and just like squeezes blood out onto the slide. And he's like, there you go.
And that's when you knew your dad was
Dad.
a fucking man.
Anyways, I was just like looking at my dad's blood cells for fun. I was like,
Oh yeah, perfectly
Dude, we
reasonable.
actually a couple Christmases ago, Katie had gotten the kids this like portable. Well, I guess all of them are portable microscopes to an extent, but this one's from National Geographic. Has like
Yeah.
a little screen on it,
Yeah.
and the camera's at the very bottom with the light, and that shit's weird, dude. I've like put it onto my fingers after washing my hands, and there was still like microscopic pubes in my fucking fingerprints.
he's
He's coming to
been
play.
stretching too much lately, bud. Getting them
I just-
fine hairs.
It's just weird. I'm not. Obviously, they're not pubes. You guys.
Whatever. They
I
are
don't
now.
know. They are.
I mean, they may be now.
The
I've
little
never had a
wives'
pube that
tale of
small.
growing hair on your palms for touching yourself too much.
Yeah, yeah. it's
That's
coming to
you.
fruition.
Is that why I'm so hairy?
Probably.
Just jerked off way too much as a kid.
Oh, for sure.
I believe it. But
My
I
fingers gonna be
remember
looking like my chin.
I got a microscope too whenever I was a kid. And I remember this one for some reason came with like a tore up, like dissected grasshopper. Like
Oh,
you
neat.
had like
Came
one,
with?
yeah, like it had like multiple
Someone
slides.
mutilated a fucking grasshopper.
Yeah, and like smushed it between the slides and shit, and like preserved it. However the fuck they did it, I don't know. I assume just dried it out, and like they had it like all like cut up and shit. Like one slide was like its leg or like its head and stuff like that. And I remember just staring at this thing's leg, like huh. So that's what a grasshopper's leg looks like, really, really close up.
Yeah, right.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. Can't remember. Santa might have got my son a microscope years back when we were living at undisclosed location.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool. It came with like pre-made slides of small insects that you can't see up close.
Huh.
Hmm.
They were preserved really well. You couldn't open the slides, like they were sealed.
Right. Yeah.
And then they were programmed. The microscope was programmed to basically like quiz you on different things about the insect.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, technologies came a long way. So basically, you just it read what slide was in there, and then
Yeah.
it would like go through like 10 like facts about it, and then it could quiz you about each one.
That's pretty
Pretty
fucking
neat.
cool.
Yeah.
Mm. Does anybody
Good boy.
remember getting the like those like fake laboratory like mad scientist things where you like make
Yeah.
your own candy?
Science kits.
Yeah.
Oh, like candy.
Yeah, the candy ones.
I don't think I had ever had like a science kit that made candy. Like, did it make like rock candy?
No,
Yeah,
it
dude.
was like gummies. Like you got like a powder, you mixed like water, warm water in it, and then you stirred it around in like the little like beaker with the scalpel or whatever, and then you like poured it into like this injection mold thing that like squished it through like intestines or whatever, and you could like it would like make like candy intestines that you could eat after like it solidified and dried out a little bit. So
It sounds super dope. Sorry, a child came running up to me.
that's fair. That's fair.
The phone
Yeah.
charger's upstairs in the basket next to the back door.
I had to take a quick side break to let the doggy out. And
The
Oscar on my screen.
dog.
That's okay. I can just cut all this out.
No. I swear I was listening. I was trying to cut it short with him. I was like, just go.
I mean, I have legit like while I was like recording, like before I started recording, I went up to my son and I'm just like, "Hey, I'm gonna be recording for a couple hours, so don't talk to me, don't bug me for like 2 hours."
Basically, like, daddy's doing something. Fuck off.
I was like, if you need me for anything, like whatever, like I don't care what it is, like you need something to drink, eat, or you need help with something, absolutely, come get me. That's not a problem. But don't just come in and like give me random hugs and shit for like 2 hours.
Right.
This is a no hug zone for the foreseeable future.
Like, no kidding. Like, I was really like banking on the fact that it was just me leaving, but like, what are the odds that both of us had to step away or mute ourselves for
Oh,
1
damn,
second?
it happened at the exact same time.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
'Cause I was listening to Old Hollowed here talking and talking. I'm like, okay, and then like I lost track of what he was saying because I was getting asked too many things. I'm like, luckily Travis is there. And
He
then
wasn't. Yeah, no, he
it
I
came
sent a
back. It was an
message.
awkward silence. I'm like, oh.
I sent a message.
yeah, that's how we usually do it. If like you gotta go to the bathroom or like go take care of something like real quick, like just send one of us a message and we'll ramble on for a little while. Unfortunately, it just so happened that both of you had to go do it at the same time. So I'm just sitting here like,
No, it's
My
fine.
friends are talking to me.
What do I do?
I'm just like, shit, I don't know how to keep rambling on about this subject now. Somebody answer me. That's all good.
Yeah, veggie games.
Veggie games. I could edit shit out if need be. I prefer
point in
not to, but I mean, if I need to, but I don't feel like I
Yeah.
need to just yet. I'll just leave it in.
My looking back on it, I feel like I broke a lot of my brother's toys. I am the younger child. And
Oh,
I know
you
you
got a
have other
pass.
siblings. I pass my butt, but like I just remember all these sweet old sick toys, and I loved playing with them because they were cool, so much cooler than my toys.
Obviously, yeah.
Like my brother had the whole Ninja Turtle set, like original. Guarantee I broke half of those, or if not all of them.
You son of a bitch.
Like the whole Thundercat set.
Oh,
I remember the day that I broke Lino,
You should be lucky to be alive.
his original like Wolverine action figure. I remember the day his arm fell off.
Oh my god.
Like
it was
so many
probably the
toys.
fucking PTSD if you get your ass beat.
Probably why we didn't talk for a long time because he just resented me.
I fucking would.
7
It's like
years between us.
one
That's
day-
a long time.
One day, Bill's looking over at you, and he's like, "Man, I kind of really do love my little brother." And, like, he's starting to come out of it, and then like you're in the kitchen with your back turned, he's walking up to you. He's like, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, and then a flashback of his fucking X-Men toy, Wolverine, just getting torn to shreds, and he just fucking comes up, just beats the shit out of you in the middle of the kitchen.
Oh man, so many toys that were ruined. The original, like the whole set of Ronin Warriors. I guarantee I lost all those
remember Ronin
pieces.
Warriors, man.
Okay, if
Yeah,
we go
dude.
to, if I end up going to undisclosed location next weekend, I am going to talk to Bill about all this, and we're going to conspire to beat your ass. So just be forewarned.
Jesus.
You're not allowed to go anymore.
Fucking find a way.
You're not invited to the birthday weekend anymore. Out of
We could
safety
have
for my
a
own life.
siblings podcast and have Bill in here talk about how much Jimmy was a little fucking shit growing up.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll bring in
good
Bill.
times.
We'll bring in my sister. Travis, you're an only child, so we'll bring in, I don't know, a piece of toilet paper. And
I mean, I was pissed off at myself a lot growing up, like breaking shit. I was like, damn it, me.
just let all three of them just sit there and bitch about us.
Right. Actually, one thing I cannot, to this day, I have no idea what happened to him. My brother has no idea either. And we used to have a crap ton of N64 games.
Yeah.
A crap ton. And they're just gone. All those N64 games at my brother's are rebought. Except for like maybe like 5 tops. We used to have like 30 growing up.
Yeah.
And
I
kids
don't
nowadays
understand where
wouldn't
things
understand.
went.
30 was a lot back then.
It
Like,
was.
oh my god. Like, that was. I wonder why my parents were broke. And I wonder why we didn't eat sometimes.
Hey,
You had that fucking GoldenEye, didn't you?
you gotta play GoldenEye.
Yeah, I remember. Well, my brother and I's birthday. Like I just said, his birthday weekend coming up. Our birthdays are right before Christmas too, and I remember when the Game Boy Color just came out, and I remember going to Toys R Us, and my parents had that stuff on layaway for us, and we went to go pick it up. After it was in between our birthday and Christmas, and we understood that that was a huge gift for
Oh, yeah.
both of us. It came out with Game Boy Color and then like another one at the same time. I had the color; it was lime green, and then my brother had like a smaller one. They came out at the same time, right after. It was like the first release of Game Boy since the original. It was a big deal back then.
Yeah.
It was a lot of money. My parents had to buy 2 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, like my parents
Also, I wonder
also.
why my dad works so much overtime because he just wanted us to have things.
I remember, like yeah, I have to give it to my parents too, because like yeah, my parents were like divorced at like a really early age for me. So yay, 2 Christmases, but they
It doesn't
also
make
had
it
to
easier.
buy it doesn't. And they also had to like buy things for me and my sister. And like I would want something and I would get it and then my sister would turn around and be like, I want that too.
Yeah.
And she'd bitch. No, my sister was a fucking terrible kid. But she would bitch and moan until she got it and blah blah blah. Like I remember my sister had I don't know how many fucking DSs she had whenever we were kids
Oh man.
because she kept breaking hers, and my grandma, who spoiled the shit out of her, would just go immediately buy her a new one. And I'm just like, why? Stop
What does
buying
that
her.
teach you?
Exactly. It's like stop
Yeah.
buying them for her. Maybe she'll stop fucking breaking them. Like holy shit. Like I still have my original fucking DS, the one I've had from like the first time I got a DS. She's been through like 8 of them.
That's a lot.
She went through a
So I
lot.
think Game Boy Pocket.
Game Boy Pocket.
Wait, so Bill got the Pocket and you
Yeah.
got a Game Boy Color?
Yeah, they both came out at the same time. He wanted the
You got
Pocket.
ripped the fuck off. I mean, I guess if that's what he wanted,
Yeah.
but
I remember. Yeah, it's the same color. It's like a blackish gray,
Yeah.
slate color. And dig deep on that one. Yep, that's it. He still has that sucker.
really,
Yeah. I would have my color, but we hit a certain point where my younger cousin was like getting into like Game Boys and video games and Pokemon and stuff, and I was told to give him my Game Boy Color, and
That's what you said, and I can tell you to suck my
Yellow,
nuts.
Pokemon Yellow.
Oh,
That's where my Yellow went to, I think.
oh,
Yeah, and then like he didn't even like play it that much. He got into like Pokemon Rangers or something, which I hate. I don't like it. I think that's the name of it, wasn't it? Rangers?
'cause I've never heard of whatever you're talking about.
I
So
don't know
have no
anything
idea.
about Pokemon Rangers.
Oh,
I know there was like
pop
Pokemon
in
like
here.
Mystery Dungeon, but that was DS. Um,
A
I
Ranger. Yeah, Mystery Dungeon and Ranger. I'm pretty sure that stuff was on Nintendo there for a while. Or maybe not, because I think my original DS went to him as well. It's just like, this sucks. But at the time, I wasn't playing it still.
still have like my original Game Boy Color. Like I also had like a lime green one. I've
Mhm.
still got it like packed away back here, and I've still got my original copy of Pokemon Silver.
I just had that generic ass see-through purple one.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
still counts. There's
yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
no,
What?
I wish I still had it.
I
I still had
had.
a lot of the shit I used to have, man.
I wish I still had my like my green see-through plastic N64 that I had. One of these
Oh
days, I'm
yeah,
just gonna rebuy a bunch of this
I
shit.
think I had a purple one of those too.
Yeah, there you go.
My brother still has. I mean, my brother has all our video game stuff still,
Yeah,
and recollected and re-established collections like the N64 games. But if I think that we could just spend like an entire podcast just going through all the video game stuff that he has. I mean, he has
yeah, we could.
everything,
That
every
that
old
would.
system
It
out
is a
there.
hefty collection. I've seen it, people, with my
Yeah.
own eyes.
I wish he would display it better or like keep better care of. I mean, like, it's safe. Don't get me wrong, but like
Yeah,
it's thrown in the boxes
yeah.
together. I don't know. there was that old like Nintendo game box that was our original toy chest, and that's just chock full of cords. I'd hate to try to detangle that.
Oh my god,
Oh,
yeah,
That,
I've,
that
I've seen
cube.
inside of it.
Oh my
oh
lord!
Jesus, dude. Yeah, that'd be
But
rough.
we were talking about Game Boy still. He still has his original Game Boy with the carrying case, with all the attachments like the screen enhancer, the light,
Yeah,
the speakers, the
yeah.
like
I've
the
I've still
original
got I still got a
Game
bunch of
Boy.
that shit.
The original
Yeah,
Game
I
Boy
think
one too, and that thing turns into like a 20-pound contraption by the end of it. And it
I think
even has like
we
the thing where
touched
you.
into that a little bit on the last podcast.
Holy crap! Yeah,
It was
I think he's just missing the Power Glove, honestly. Maybe a couple of like the Sega CD like add-ons.
Oh, that was another thing I
Y-
had. Was the Sega CD? It was
I
hot
don't think I ever
garbage.
had one.
Did you have a Sega CD?
I did.
Wow. Did you get it for Christmas or
Uh,
birthday?
I would say probably Christmas. Like it was so long ago. I've
That's a heck of a console to looking back at it. It
dude,
was
and
ahead of its time.
it was absolutely was, and I remember having. The one game I remember absolutely for it is the Sewer Sharks and
Sharks.
Sewer
Oh
Sharks.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, I remember
you,
that shit.
it was like FMV fucking uh like a movie, and you just like push buttons in time with the fucking like screen to like try and
Like
like
quick time events.
yeah, basically it was early fucking quick time events while you watched a movie of like fucking these 90s fucking actors like oh yeah, we gotta fucking go through the fucking tunnels with these fucking rocket fucking cars and yeah, fucking badasses and look out for all like the mutants and shit that are gonna try and kill us and that game was hard as shit. Like I
Sounds like
fucking
it.
died constantly. Like I could only make it so far, and I tried playing that game hundreds of times, and I swear I couldn't even get past the first level.
I don't know if I ever played it, but I do remember seeing a video on it, and they just said like how gruesomely difficult it was.
Well, don't ever
Was
let a kid play that game.
was it on the
There's-
same level of like Wand of Gamelon? Like just frustrating.
yes,
Mm.
absolutely.
Yeah, I would let Emery play it, man. Like that kid fucking scares me with video games.
Dude, my
Like
kid scares the shit out of me with like the shit he does with the computers.
it's just
Smart,
Emery is
eh?
like he was real hard on Cuphead there for a while, and he was getting to the point to where he beat the whole game multiple times over, but he went back through, and he has I could show you the achievement on his Xbox. He has beaten every single boss, even with the new DLC that is out, on the hardest difficulties. Like
Jesus.
he's to the point where he's trying to do no hit runs on the bosses.
Oh my god.
He's 9.
You can start recording that, sir.
let him play Dark Souls.
Now, he might be good at it, really.
Probably would. How like Dante this weekend, he didn't want to come over this weekend because he wanted to stay home and play on his computer, which I understood. So I wasn't gonna like push him, be like, no, you need to come to my house. Like I was gonna let it be up to him if he wanted to stay home and play video games. Like I get it, I do,
I've
because
been
I
there.
want to stay home and play video games.
Yeah,
But
fuck doing things.
so I let him stay over at his mom's, and then yesterday his mom calls me and she's like, hey, I will let him come over and he can bring my laptop, and so that way he can play video games on my laptop while he's over there. I was like, okay, yeah. That's fine. Like it'd be a temporary thing because I mean I've got his fucking Christmas present, which is a bitchin' ass computer for those who don't know,
Yeah,
and
I'm a little jelly on that one.
it,
I want you to be my dad.
Be my daddy.
I wasn't looking to get him one that was like so like fucking
Beefy?
beefed up. Yeah,
Oh my god, dude! It's got like what, a 3060 or 3080?
it's a 3050. It's
30.
literally one step
Still,
below my computer.
yeah, still though. I mean,
Like, but
it's
the
got
fact,
an i5 in it, right?
yeah,
Which is a respectable CPU.
like it was on sale for like Black Friday, and it was like the best deal like I could find. So I was like, you know what, buy it.
Mhm.
I sent a link to it, sent a link of it to Chris X chat, and I was like, hey, I'm looking to get my kid a computer for Christmas. This will look good. He's like, dude, that's fucking awesome and a great price.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Bye. And then he recommended, he was like, you might want to get like a 2 terabyte hard drive for it though, just because it doesn't have a lot of memory. I was like, okay, bye. I was like, he's
Yeah,
gonna have a good Christmas.
I need some memory
sure.
upgrade for sure. But like you
I
said, mine
do
takes
too.
those SATA sticks. Still an SSD. They're just weird. I'd never heard of them until I started researching them here lately.
I just want to get a hard drive and put online, like just put random shit on it, and clear up some of my SSD space.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we do.
I don't know those numbers. What does it mean?
What are the numbers, Mason?
What number? The only number I said was 2.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
It's a 2 terabyte hard drive. Yeah. Yeah, no,
Whatever.
he's
i7 4790 CPU. Like, what does that mean?
I
I
mean,
don't think those are
3.6 gigahertz.
an i7 is really good.
yeah.
Yeah.
If an i9 is even better. It's Intel's like top of the line CPU.
Pretty sure my computer has a Ryzen 7 in it.
3601 megahertz, 4 cores.
I have
Yeah.
Ryzen 5 5600.
VG games.
What do they need? What do they mean?
I'll be honest, I have no fucking idea. Bigger
Okay.
numbers mean
What-
faster
what-
things.
Yeah, in computer lingo, the bigger the number, the better it is. Just period.
Yeah.
What's the baseline?
I don't know.
See, what does it mean?
Anymore, I don't like the graphics card I have now that I got from Donnie. That's 1660 is a mid-range. It's a very good mid-range GPU, but like then you jump up to Matt's where he has an RTX 3060,
Yeah.
which RTX just it's a fancy way of saying that the GPU is capable of ray tracing.
And I don't recommend
But-
it because it fucking destroys your fucking shit. Even though it says like, oh, it's RTX, it'll still fucking like destroy your GPU.
I mean, in my opinion, dude, ray tracing, you don't need it. You don't
don't.
fucking need it.
I will say I put so many fucking like mods on Minecraft one time, and everything was running well. I was like, I want to make this look really fucking good, and then it was like, hey, turn on RTX on Minecraft. I was like, this sounds fucking stupid. Why not? It fucking chugged my computer. Like my computer was like, help, help. I was like, oh god.
What is he doing to me? Stop it.
I was like, okay. We don't need that much. We don't need that realistic of Minecraft. I think it looked really pretty for like the 2 frames that I saw.
I'm sure.
Yeah, like I know the only thing I know whenever I went to buy my computer was at the time the 30 series, which is like 3050, 3060, 80, 90 are like the top of the line. 3090 was like the best you could get. And I did not have the money to fucking get a 3090, but I could get a 3060 on a pre-built computer, and that's what I
Yeah,
did.
for the price of what you would have paid more for just the GPU getting one of like the 3080s like than what you paid for your whole fucking computer.
Oh, I know it. I absolutely. That does not make any fucking sense to me. Like, I understand like why it is because people keep buying up the GPU so that way they can do their Bitcoin farming like shit.
This is going downhill. Ha fuckers. Fuck you.
But like, it doesn't make any sense from a like producer aspect of it, of like, if I'm going to be producing these GPUs and putting them out there and wanting to sell them, why is it that if the people that are wanting to buy these have to pay for a pre-built computer that costs less than if they were to just buy the GPU?
Right.
Like, it baffles me why that is that way. Like,
What does it mean?
are you contemplating life right now?
I don't understand
All right, Jimmy.
any of
here
these
you go.
things that you're talking about.
To be fair, Jerry, before I settled on an angry apple, I was contemplating making you an angry football. So
Aww.
I even
But why am I angry? Why did you just send me?
An Amazon link to the current standard in gaming. Like, this is the top of the line. Just look at the fucking price tag on it, buddy.
But why though? Why is it so much?
because people keep buying them up for their Bitcoin farms.
Yeah, they have a room with like fucking 60 of these hooked up to a server that they've made to literally do nothing but farm the internet for Bitcoin.
That's another thing I don't understand. Is it just going through like, what is a Bitcoin?
Dude, you're getting fucking philosophical.
Like, what is it? How do you find it? What does it go like? Ding 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 ding! Congratulations! Like,
It's
why is
too
it hidden?
deep.
Who hit
It's
it?
too deep.
Who hit it? What is it?
No.
Did Elon Musk do this? Mom, I need a new processor card thingy. It's only 2,500.
I mean, going rate right now for an i9 13900K, which is like the top that Intel puts out right now. Well, no, I think there's one more step above this. Comes in a golden case, but this CPU, $659.
As much as my computer costs.
5.8 gigahertz though. Like that's fast, buddy. That's real fucking fast. Like my Ryzen, I think is a 3.9 gigahertz.
This is
I
stupid.
don't even know how fast mine is. I haven't looked at it in a while. I would
What
think
is
I
yours?
really. Mine's a 7, Ryzen 7.
No, well, you're probably looking. Yours is probably in the 4 range.
I assume. I honestly don't know.
Mine's 3.6, whatever that means. What does it mean?
What do the numbers mean?
It's a measurement of how fast your computer can process information.
Fast enough. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's all you need. As long as it's fast enough.
I haven't had an issue yet.
Hell,
I run games on medium.
There you go.
just this RTX 3070, $529. Which this is a respectable graphics card.
3070.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one higher. It's one higher than mine. So yeah.
What is yours? 3069?
3060. So the 3070 would be the next step up from mine.
The hell? Why is mine 4790? What does that mean?
Well, yours is made by a completely different producer, so they use different numbers.
Well, this is stupid. I hate it.
You have all AMD hardware in that computer. From what I remember.
Do I?
Yes, your motherboard, your CPU, and your GPU are all
Here.
AMD.
Hold on, I got this. Let me. Oh, hold on.
I feel like
How's
Jimmy's
that?
just that like old person that's sitting there. What? Who are you?
I know I got that Windows 10 because Windows 11 deleted my operating system.
How'd you get in my house? Man, this is a Wendy's. Oh, I've lived here for 47 years. And we built this Wendy's last week.
Wendy's doesn't even have the name up on it yet. They're still in the process of building it. Are you sending me something?
Yeah, bro, hold on. I'm
like,
all
I'm gonna-
manning it up.
Oh,
There, I
go.
sent you a picture.
All right, let's see.
She's
This
like, I'm gonna
is-
go get my gun, and she walks in the back. They're like, "What the fuck's going on?" She goes back with the fucking shotgun. They're like, "Where the fuck she get a shotgun?"
Oh shit. Okay, no, never mind. Jimmy's CPU is not AMD, it's Intel.
Okay.
It's an i7 4790
Okay.
3.6.
But
The
what
only
does it
thing-
mean?
The only thing, and it pisses me off, because if you look under like the informational panel that you sent me, it never tells you what your fucking GPU is. Never. And I don't know why.
Where do you find that?
One, look in your case. Two, like some of the games that you start up under the settings, it'll tell you like what GPU is selected. Like mine, I had to make sure because I have an integrated graphics on my CPU, which just to anybody listening, don't ever fucking get integrated graphics.
Don't do
I
it.
can't stress that enough. I just cannot stress that enough. It won't play shit. um, but yeah, I have to make sure mine's like flipped to the 1660. Sometimes it wants to default to that. Oh,
TikTok, sorry. I was going to my Amazon.
TikTok.
Let's see. Okay, my
That's amazing.
processor.
I found King Talk.
I've been there, buddy. It's great.
Is that a thing?
I'm just
Absolutely.
dipping my toes in the pool.
Oh my god.
Listen,
I mean, it does. Honestly, it doesn't.
it's pretty
fucking
funny.
Surprise me. Let's
It's
see
funny
what it is.
stuff.
and also big titty mom TikTok is great.
Can you send me a link, sir?
Jesus.
I'll get you over
For
there, bud, I'm
science.
sure.
For
Yeah,
science.
for science. But I got a
For
Ryzen 7.
informational purposes.
I got a Ryzen 7 3700X 8-core processor, 3.59 gigahertz.
Okay.
I got 60 gigabytes of RAM. I'll have to download
My
more.
orders.
Yeah, the download. More,
Yeah.
How much
Jimmy-
RAM do you have?
I have 16.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you said 60. I'm like, how in the fuck and why?
Jimmy, since I know like you're not as technical savvy, there is no such thing as downloading more RAM. So don't ever let anybody tell you that.
No, I
download
knew that
more
much.
RAM. Okay.
You know how like the scalpers got your mom on the computer shit?
That would be how.
It's like, yeah, like if someone's like, "Oh, you can download more, more RAM off the internet. Just let me get on your computer and I'll show you how."
Yeah. Now we're good. Not that stupid.
Okay.
Hey, I believe in you.
I
Something
understand
to-
those are my things inside of the computer, and you need to physically put them in and plug them in. I got 2 more spaces. There's 4 slots. Only 2 are in there.
Here's the question: are your RAM sticks side by side, or are they staggered channeled?
They're all they're all parallel next to each other. Like that's a 4 in a row.
Who did that? Oh, it's 4 in a row.
Yeah, I got 2 empty slots.
Oh, I thought you meant you had 4 sticks with 16.
No, I just got 2.
What the fuck?
There's 2 8s in it right now, I think.
I think it's what mine is. They recommend that you run a staggered channel, like leave 1 blank, plug into 2, and leave 3 blank, and then plug into 4, unless you have enough that fills up every. I don't know. It supposedly helps.
Windows key and R. When
Boys,
does
we have
the,
gotten so far fucking off topic.
I'm fine.
Oh yeah, we're tech talk now. I mean,
EX.
hold on. I will
Tag.
justify this. This can all still be Christmas related. This can all be Christmas gifts. We could be giving ideas for anybody looking to build PCs or upgrades. See,
Look-
I
Look at him pull it
justified it.
back. Look at him pull it back.
Yeah, I got you, dude.
This fucking guy.
If you're a parent out there and don't know what to get, or if you're like me and you're asking what do the numbers mean,
The answer
we got
is-
you.
And you'll
Don't say
still
that.
not
I
know
don't
what the
know.
numbers mean.
I have no fucking idea what the numbers mean. I don't know where we are. Who are you
I
people?
have no
Why is
idea.
there an apple here?
You did that to yourself, sir.
I did. Well, I mean, I could have done a beer, but no, apple's funnier. Apple's funnier.
A Radeon RX
Man, you
550
adopted.
series.
Dude, I can barely pay for the kid I got. I'm not paying for your grown ass.
What'd you say, Jimmy?
Radeon RX 550 series. Whatever the hell that is.
It is. Oh, that's your graphics card. Is
Uh,
it a 550 or a 5500?
550/550 series. RX 550.
Okay, I'm looking. it up.
AMD
Let's-
Radeon graphics processor. Yeah. I was trying to figure out what the GPUs were. Choose the display tab and you'll see.
Clearly.
Oh,
But, disc. Yeah, no, Christmas. But, yeah.
What was
I'm
your?
not
Have you ever thought about like what was your favorite gift?
favorite. What was my favorite gift?
Yeah.
the
That-
one I'm
that's
about to
a good
get from
question.
Matt.
You're not my son.
But Dad.
Dang.
No, Jimmy's the dad here. I have clips
Not
of you
even
calling him
Jimmy.
dad.
Daddy.
I prefer papa.
Father dearest. That's what I really prefer. Kind of sad that that's died off.
And I still have it say that Father Dear's
I
still
know.
alive.
It's the real MVP. I'm done looking. I don't care anymore.
Okay.
The numbers mean nothing.
They
It's
really
all a
don't.
lie. The cake is a lie.
The cake is a lie. Favorite gift.
Favorite gift? I remember my dad telling me that one of his favorite they grew up poor, and one of his favorite gifts were it was just a wooden
Shoelaces?
pop gun. No, pop gun. I guess it was a big deal that he actually got. Dude, that's not far off, man. Like he tells me all the time that his favorite toy growing up was a empty Quaker's oat box. Like he was like, it was a cave, it was a tunnel, it was a hideout, it was a tower, it was so many things. I was like, geez, Dad.
That's some Rugrats shit, dude.
Yeah.
Then he had him a Game Boy
Boxes
and
are
be like,
cool.
Dad, calm down. All right. We're in the future now.
And now he's got a fucking Xbox Series S. He is evolved.
Is
He really has.
evolved.
He was rocking that PS2 until this year, though, and 360.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
that.
And the PS2 finally crapped itself after all those years of use. I think one of my favorite gifts, it was a video game that was GTA 3. That one stands out to me a lot. We just got the
Okay.
PS2. And it was for my brother. My parents didn't really understand what the game was, but they saw.
I hope not.
My brother didn't like it that much. He played it a few times, and then he just wasn't into it. And I kept playing it. We didn't have a memory card for a month, and
Oh
I
my
played
God,
that game
memory
every day.
Oh, yeah.
I've been there.
And I just
Tried
left the
to play as
console on.
much as you can.
Yeah, yeah. We just kept leaving the console on. My mom and dad were like pissed that I kept on leaving it on. It's like, what's the issue? I'm like, I can't save it. Why? I was just like, it needs a memory card. And they're like, holy crap! And like they went out that night and got me one.
uh,
When did that game come out? I was very young playing
oh
GT.
God,
GTA
yeah,
3?
that
Yeah,
was old times.
release
Long time ago.
2001. Yeah, so
Shoo.
Damn, dude, yeah.
I was
That
I was 11.
I was 10 years old.
Same. Or 9? 10?
October 22nd, 2001. That's when it came out. So I would have been 11 at that time,
Yes.
picking up hookers on the side of the road to get my health up,
Hell yeah.
killing
Dude,
and blowing up with a bomb,
running around
running
in
people
some
over.
fucking green cargo pants with the sexiest black leather coat.
And the
Absolutely.
chops.
The
Oh
chops.
yeah. Dude, the chops.
I do
That one stuck out to me
remember.
a lot.
I do remember this isn't my favorite present, but I remember I was I asked my dad, Santa, to get me a PlayStation 2 for Christmas and like a
Okay.
handful of games. And I remember at one point because my dad lived with his parents, my grandma and grandpa around this time. It still does. He still lives with my grandma. And uh my grandpa had gotten sick and ended up staying in the hospital for quite a while. And I remember one weekend I was over there, and I don't know why I knew this or how I knew this or what, but I was just like, in the middle of the night, I'm like, I'm gonna go sneak into my grandpa's room and look around for presents. And
Yeah.
sure enough, I found like a whole bunch of like bags, just like full of like uh, all kinds of different presents. I remember like there were like PlayStation 2 games at PlayStation 2 and like all this shit. Like I was so excited. I was like, yes.
I bet.
And I had actually gotten caught because
Really?
yeah, because the neighbor was my aunt, my grandma's sister, and she apparently had seen the light on in that room at like 2 in the morning. And I had told my
Oh
grandma,
no.
hey, did you leave the light on in there, or were you in there in the middle of the night? She's like, no. And my grandma figured out that I went in there in the middle of the night and was checking out my presents.
Fucking got you, bud.
Oh yeah, she yelled at me.
I
She's like,
bet.
she's like, "There's nothing in there for you," and I'm just like, yeah, okay. Then what's the PlayStation 2 for? Who's that for? But I didn't say
Not
anything.
you.
All right. So, favorite present for me was I was living in the undisclosed location on top of the hill with the apples.
Yes.
Okay. No offense, Jimmy.
I'm a little, excuse me, saucy about this applesauce.
I was about to say I do like having salt on apples, so salty also
I
works.
do too. You bite into an apple,
I've
a little bit
never
of salt
done
on it.
that.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, dude, it's
It's
so good.
good.
It's real good.
How's your
It
blood pressure?
terrible.
I know we don't talk about that, but my dad got me a 412 Mesa 550 Express cab. For anybody who doesn't know what that is, it's like a guitar cabinet. It was a dual tube amp head with 4 12-inch speakers in it. And I had never cried on Christmas in my life, dude. Never ever. But my dad handed me this little thing. It was like any other Christmas, you know. I was excited, but I was getting to the age where like Christmas really wasn't I, I don't want to say it's not special. It's just I don't have that childhood like build up. How we were talking about earlier, where you stay up all night. Like I can be like, "Fuck, I'm gonna have so much goddamn trash to throw away after this because the kids are tearing into it."
Mm.
I don't like watching my kids open up presents. Makes me feel good. But he handed me the foot pedal switch in this little box. Of course, I didn't know what it was, and I open it up, and it says "fucking Mesa Boogie" on it, dude. and I freaked the fuck out. He's like, "Why don't you go back in my room and check in the closet?" So I sprinted my fucking ass back there, and there it was. Dude, I was bawling. I've never in my life, like, that was by far my best Christmas present. It was, to this day, nothing will ever top that. It was fucking amazing.
Cool, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I
Trying to think of
never,
anything real big like that.
I never really had like any moment where like I was like super excited. Like I think I might just be like fucked up. See, this is where I think like maybe I have some autism because like I feel like my emotions are very muted compared to everybody else's. Because I've never had like this like oh shit moment or like yay oh my god. I'm just like oh that's cool.
Well, I guess
Thanks.
for me, it was at a point in my life where I was really trying to be a musician,
Yeah.
and I don't know, and I felt too like, Dad had inherited a whole bunch of money from when his well, my uncle too, but his uncle passed away, and they got stuff, fixed up the house, and, shit that they needed, and I wasn't expecting anything out of it. So for my dad, and you both knew my dad. I mean, he was a
Mm-hmm.
simple fucking man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so for my dad to like collect all that background information to go out on his own, mind you, and purchase that for me for music he didn't quite agree with. Like, he didn't like the style of music that I was playing. But
Right.
just so that he even told me, this is, I'll help you out. This is your foot in the door. I got you some equipment, make it happen. And I don't know, it was fucking awesome. Like I said, it's the only time ever that I've ever felt like that. Any other Christmas was like, even with my N64, I didn't fucking cry about an N64. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
oh
wasn't one
hell
of
yeah,
those kids that
N64.
like
Right.
had a meltdown screaming.
No, I just like,
No,
oh,
me neither.
this is awesome, and then that was pretty much it. But yeah, it was just that one, just that one.
Right. That's a good gift, though.
It is a good
Yeah,
gift.
I don't know which I still had it. I
Excuse me
kicked
one
myself in the
second.
ass
My
for
son
selling it.
is here. Be right back.
Hello, son.
Hello, son. You're not our son,
Not our
but
son.
we your uncles.
We uncles. We're gonna call you son.
Yeah, he was going. He's going to bed, so just give me a hug. Good night. So
Good night.
Right.
school tomorrow in the AM.
Yeah, we have adult school tomorrow.
Adult school. Yeah, I do
It's
too.
called work.
Gotta get up early. Get them on the bus by. Gotta get up at 5. Get them on the bus by 6:30. Their bus stop is 2 miles away from the house. Then I gotta drive straight to work, speeding, so I get there on time. Adult.
I can't
Adulting.
say much. Out of all of us, I don't I don't think I have to get up as early as you two.
I don't have to
Oh,
get up
here's
as
the
early
second
as
one. Be
I
right
have
back
to.
again.
Bye, child.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Whenever transferring was like the best thing that ever happened to me. One, it's just way more fucking relaxed, but living like 6 miles away from my job is amazing.
Boy, let me
'Cause
tell you about it.
yeah, I just waking up and like I had to be there at 7:30. I wake up at like 6:50, lay in bed until 7, get up, scratch my balls, go to the bathroom, change into some work clothes, and then I roll out the fucking door and show up to work at like 7:25.
Dude,
It's amazing.
I'm back again.
like I
Bedtime part 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I mean I live like 5 minutes away from my fucking job and I literally I wake up at my alarm, which goes off at like 5 o'clock now, and I just sit in my bed for like 20 minutes, staring at my phone, watching TikToks or something, and then I get up, get dressed, go out, start the car, and
Oh,
go to work.
poor Hollowed.
We're saying about how great it is to live so close to fucking
Oh,
work.
yeah. Oh.
Hey, you're the one that lives out in the middle fucking nowhere.
My
You
job
chose
is
to do
actually
that.
relatively close to me.
I would hope so.
but I gotta speed to get to work.
Because I have to sit there and get the kids on the bus.
Nah. Back in our day, we had to walk in 16 feet of snow,
Uphill.
42 miles back
Both ways.
Both ways. Yeah. It's a
Uphill
learning
frontwards and
experience, man.
backwards.
Let them fucking survive.
Back
Give
in
'em
my
peace.
day, I had to help the bus driver put on chains.
I've done that.
Jesus.
I've literally
Yeah.
done that.
Yep. Everyone to the back of the bus. We need weight.
Yeah.
We'll just get
The
Yoho
house I was
back there.
talking about earlier. The
Yoho
undisclosed.
and I both sat in the back. They were
Oh,
fine.
so that bitch was popping wheelies.
Oh, dude, we would hit the same pothole going into junior high every single day, right there, that turn, and it would pop.
middle school now.
Well, okay, but like we would hit that pothole, and we're both sitting in the back seat on the left side, and
You sat in the same seat?
yeah, we were both skinnier back then. Let's be real, but like
Okay, yeah, fair.
we were both. I'm his size back from back then, I think. I'm doing all right. He's doing great. All right,
We love you, Chris.
he's
He's-
doing great.
He is. He's been losing weight, hasn't
Yeah, he's catching up to me.
he? Yeah. You're both just.
And no, but we hit that
large-figured
pothole
men.
and it would launch
Wait, he
both
caught up
of
to you?
us. He is. He's
In
getting
weight?
there. Yeah, he's getting there.
Jimmy,
What?
what are you doing, buddy?
Wow.
Maintain.
See, we could have taken this as, Yoho's losing weight, he's catching up to Jimmy, but no, we went from, oh god, Jimmy's fucking catching up to Yoho, fucking piece of shit.
What an ass.
Much of an ass.
The eyebrows on my apple are correct at this time. We hit that pothole and it would launch us both up into the air every single morning. We're like, holy crap. We would get airborne in the seat. Good times.
Hell yeah.
Probably why he has
I
back
remember-
problems.
I remember whenever
Could
I
be.
sat on the bus with a certain someone that was with us.
Hi, Fred.
Back whenever I was so happy to be a fucking loner because no one would sit with me. So I was like, hell yeah, I get a whole fucking bus seat to myself. And then one day,
This fucking
This-
guy.
this frosted tip haired fuck comes on the bus, right?
Seventh grade.
Wearing a Guy Fieri fucking silk shirt.
I know the ones with the flames.
Yep. Hey, this is back before Guy Fieri decided to take my image, okay?
Yeah, he totally took Matt's fucking swag.
Yeah, whatever.
My junior high swag.
But he literally gets on the bus and I
Math
see him
tutor
scan.
swag.
I see him scanning
Yeah.
the fucking bus and our eyes lock together because we both know damn well my seat is the only fucking seat open
buddy.
on the bus.
Yep.
And at first I was like, son of a bitch. And now here we are, fucking like 20 years later.
No, hold on. See, most people think that in that story, oh, we started talking, we became friends. No. We sat there in pure silence the
Yeah,
entire
it went on for a
time.
while.
Sat in pure silence.
Weeks.
And then like a year later, we finally like actually talked to each other. We're like, oh, we like each other. We're cool.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh,
We
Lord.
have a lot of things in common.
Wow, weird. It was a good time. Good
And here we are.
Like
in our
20 some
early
years later.
30s.
Crazy.
That was wee babes.
We babes.
That was back in the day when MP3 players just became popular, and I was still poor enough to have a fucking anti-skip Walkman CD.
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah.
have some of those. Actually, I just dug out all the Christmas stuff, decorations and stuff from the closet, and one of the totes that's underneath my feet right now as a footrest it has my MP3 player in it still. I'm
My-
sure if I threw a AAA battery in there and I can navigate the broken screen menu, I can get it to play.
Oh, dude, I'm sure there'll be some fucking shine down and all sorts of shit.
Oh, I know for a fact that there is the used on it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
There is just a bunch of random stuff. There's a lot of Seether, because that's back when we had to like rip our own music
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
with
back in the days.
LimeWire.
The fucking yeah, dude. I was about to say the STD of all fucking computers.
Not sponsored,
Ugh.
but could be. Winky face. I don't know
I
if
Uh,
they're
don't
still
want
out
to
there.
be.
They're
I want
I
not.
want to be sponsored.
They
I know
shut
they're
down
not
many,
around
many years
anymore, but I
ago.
don't even want to think about it.
They shut down.
You think about it, your PC's gonna blue screen right now.
I'm about to Google LimeWire and my PC's gonna explode.
I
Like,
think
why would you do that?
my first MP3 player, like this is how much I did not care about having an MP3 player. My first MP3 player was a PSP
I mean, yeah.
because I was able to download music onto it, and I would just sit on the bus and plug in my headset into it, listen to it. Because I would bring it to school in high school. Because at lunch we'd sit there and play fucking
LimeWire's
Monster
still a
Hunter.
thing. They have a website.
What?
Yeah, and they do NFTs now.
Oh my god!
I gotta look at this.
Music NFT market. No.
Yeah, man, you can be a creator and like post your own NFTs on there.
Oh no,
I
Soldier
didn't know
Boy
this was
has
a
one.
thing.
Dude, this is fan fucking tastic. How did
No.
it come to this?
How did it
Bitcoin
come
Bay.
to like
Holy shit, dude.
questionable aid computer to this?
As seen on Reuters, TNW, Rolling Stone,
Dude, as seen on.
CNBC, Bloomberg.
I'm getting on this website before something bad happens. Sorry, too late.
LimeWire Originals 81% sold.
I just hold on.
I didn't know it was a thing. That's crazy. What a market.
It launched in
They're into.
2021.
Yeah, so they
They're
went
back.
they disappeared and then
They have a
fucking came
roadmap.
back. Of course they have to have a roadmap. So that way they stupid people will fucking like, oh, they have a fucking plan for how they're gonna do things. Let's throw money
Sure.
at them.
They have raised $10.4 million.
Shut up.
No.
Swear to
No.
God, dude. Strategic sale USD 10.4 million.
I'm about to start selling NFTs
Jesus
right now.
Christ.
Browse. What's under the trending?
I have
Is
to go
this?
tinkle.
was-
I'll be right back. You're welcome.
This one's just fucking Weird Al Yankovic with fucking the LimeWire logo like plastered all over him. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Wait,
This was
hold
just
on.
some blonde bitch with a fucking like unicorn onesie.
If you just go to the main page and scroll down,
Yeah, I'm
Look at-
down.
what is Bandit the Rapper? Look at that shit.
I saw that. The
What is
booty.
this? The
This is-
booty.
This is the new place for fucking SoundCloud rappers. What? I hate this. I hate
Possibly.
everything about this. Oh,
Jimmy,
there's
what have you done?
Bitcoin Bay. Oh my god.
Bitcoin Bay.
Bitcoin Bay.
Oh my god, dude.
Watch out, Flycoin. Get out of here.
Resources about LimeWire. Our mission is to lower the entry barrier into the world of NFT collectibles, both for artists.
Oh my
and
god,
collectors.
LimeWire has a fucking token. They have a fucking Bitcoin.
Yeah, they do.
No.
I really want to click on interested in joining the team.
Oh yeah.
They have a video. What is this?
You still on this? It's a website.
Yes. I found out they have a fucking Bitcoin. They have their own Bitcoin, LimeWire.
What does it mean?
I don't know. I have spent so many fucking hours trying to figure out what the fuck like Bitcoin, like NFTs and all this shit is. It doesn't make any
That's
fucking
why you
sense
didn't
to
answer
me.
me earlier. You're just like, nope, not going down this rail again.
We wanna go back to how I own an Reddit NFT.
Fuck fight you, you son of a bitch.
They gave it to me, dude. I didn't pay for it.
I know. I just
I
hate
kind
it.
of want to set it up for sale,
Ooh.
but at the same time, I kind of like it.
Keep it.
Miller
Just-
time.
for fun.
Jimmy, I ever showed you
Huh?
what my NFT looks like?
No.
Take a screenshot of it. You value it.
That how it works?
That's not how that works. No,
That's exactly how it is.
I'm
no.
screenshotting a million of them. I'm gonna resell it. Now there's 2 in possession.
Let's see. Here it is. It's
stupid
trademarked.
Trademarked with this dick.
It was like I don't know. They brought it up.
Oh,
Said
on
something
my
that
actual
I was
phone.
like, yeah. It said something about me being an excellent redditor, which I don't fucking know what that means. I don't have a fucking fedora or a neckbeard. Sorry, neckbeards out there. sorry, Z.
Oh, sweet, you're a dumpster
Yeah.
fire. Oh
Don't
my
no,
god.
don't bring that fucking
I
back
don't-
up.
Dude, he broke down.
We fucking destroyed that boy. We didn't even fucking talk about him. He was just there during the conversation. Like we shattered his fucking reality just by mentioning neckbeards.
He's like, what does that mean? You tell me right now.
If you listen to this, Z, I love you, buddy.
Really? I was like, I broke it down. I was like, do you wear a fedora on the regular? Do you tip it going, milady, to the women? Do you smell that could be fixed? Do you have a smell that could be fixed with a shower? And he's like, no. I'm like, you're good. You're fine.
No. And then he felt the need to show us his beard. We're like, we
Yeah, he
believe
revealed
you.
his face.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Jesus Christ, buddy. I was like, we love you. Chill.
Yeah, I was sad that I wasn't there for the face reveal on that one.
He's a beautiful man.
He's beautiful. 10 out of 10 would kiss on the mouth.
Absolutely.
Would kiss on his beard's forehead.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
does that even mean? Oh, whoa.
That's on the mouth.
Yeah. Beard's forehead.
Your beard's
Uh,
forehead.
I don't know. It was too risky. It was saying.
Too
It was too
risky.
risky.
Where else would it be,
You got some-
Jimmy?
you got some
Surviving
biscuits
channel.
to spare. Risk it for the biscuit, buddy.
Oh, who was saying that? I was like, my kid said it. I put a stop to it. I was like, no, you don't know what that means. You don't even know.
No, because I was talking about it because there was my kid was watching a YouTube video.
Yeah, okay, it was you.
Yeah, like this like family of like YouTubers. They basically just play video games and shit. They're like the kids are like, yeah, I gotta risk it for the biscuits. Like, stop it! You don't know what that means.
You turn it off right now. You didn't deserve. You haven't earned that saying.
You do nothing of the biscuit. Shit.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull up '90s Christmas toys. Oh, Furbies! I had a Furby. That's a big one. Did you have a Furby at all?
Channelers.
Yeah. My
Oh
sister
man,
had one.
that recorder that we were talking about earlier was called a Talk Boy.
That's it.
That's the one. I had Tamagotchis as well.
Oh
you
yeah,
let
absolutely
them die.
Tamagotchis. The Furby
Like
that
kids don't know the strain, the emotional fucking strain of trying to make this little, like not even 8-bit thing survive, and it dies on you. You know how?
Yeah.
That's why we're all fucked up in our 30s right now.
The
It's
Tamagotchis
because these
just ruined you.
Tamagotchis, we couldn't save them.
well, my sister had like multiple Furbies, and like one of them that
Oh,
she
they're
had
terrible.
was, I swear to God, possessed, because that thing would just in the middle of the night just sit there.
Yeah.
And
And then they like start learning how to talk, and it got even worse. I'm like, holy crap!
Dude, think about it. Like I know AI has been around for a long time, but they had to have had some sort of AI built into the chip for that. Like,
Yeah.
because it
It
would
was
start
very
speaking
simple.
in sentences.
Yeah, it was a very simple thing. Like, it was just programmed to learn.
It was fucking
Or-
early Skynet, dude.
Yeah.
Skynet.
TI
Those damn eyes that
80
just
Furby.
stare into you. What was the sensor for, even? Like, come on. Right in the middle of the eyes and the forehead? What was that sensor for?
Right.
That was for encapsulating the human soul.
Something. The
That-
Amish are right.
Have you seen like the modern Furbies?
No, maybe
Yeah, the
not.
ones with the fucking LED eyes. I think Andy has one.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dante
they're
got
fucking
one
weird.
like for Christmas
That
a few
sounds
years
worse.
back. They're weird.
Oh, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable. Core memories unlocked. I hate it.
PTSD.
We were into Pogs a lot growing up. We
I
still
didn't even
have
know
the
what those were
set.
until I was an adult.
Really? Yeah, we had like the whole like battle board and like tubes full of
I'm
them.
looking at a thing. They're called pop-up ball toys, but I'm pretty sure these are Pogs.
Pop up
Didn't they?
ball toy.
Yeah, didn't they like
Literally
flip?
called Pogs. They're coins basically,
Oh
and you
shit.
flip them. You have like a basically you have a shooter. It's like marbles almost. Basically, you have like all these like collectible, um, cool cards, but they're circles, discs,
Yeah.
and they have
Oh,
cool
yeah,
designs
yeah,
and
yeah,
characters
yeah,
on them.
yeah.
And then you have like a shooter, which is like a heavy metal coin with designs, and
I'm
you'd be able to
looking
like
at it
flip
now.
them. It was a mixture between like jacks and marbles.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'll fucking skip it.
Yep, I had one.
Yeah, dude.
I remember
Fucking
those.
skip it.
Fucking moon
I had
shoes.
moon shoes. Moon shoes, yeah.
Yeah, moon shoes.
I was about to
Dude,
say that.
the kids just got a pair. Well, they've had them
Yeah, they
forever.
brought
They
those
just bust
back,
them
right?
out. Yeah, they're fucking.
I
Weird.
hated them.
Now the heck
I
how
hated those
remember.
things. I barely played with them.
Oh, you,
See what
you
else
boys
we got
remember like
here.
the
Fucking
Robo
Beanie
Dogs?
Babies. Robo. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They
oh
still
yeah,
have
oh
like
yeah.
different variations of them.
Yeah, like the ones that had like the fucking screen that was like for the eyes and they could like do
Yeah.
flips and shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at one right now.
Yeah.
Oh, hit clips.
Hit Clips. I'm not familiar with that name.
You put like a little chip into this thing and hit the play button, and it would play like fucking 15
Oh,
seconds of a
yeah,
song.
Oh
yeah.
I remember those.
Talking about like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Britney
yeah.
Spears.
The dumbest
Yep.
thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh, and I would listen to it the entire.
Is that the
bus
reason
ride.
why all of us have music clips stuck in our head on loop is
Possibly.
because of those fuckers?
Oh, it's silly.
Boppets were popular back in the day. I think I had one.
Have you seen the robot chicken of that?
A
Yes.
boppet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe?
It's a kid and he's playing bop it. It's like bop it, pull it, twist it,
Yeah.
pull it. And when he pulls it, he pulls out a stalk and he's like, extend it. And then the barrel comes out. It's like, load it. He's like, what? He's like, load it. And
Load it.
he racks a bolt action and he's like, follow the instructions, burn it. And it's
Oh,
in
God.
an assassin list.
Yeah.
And he's got to go
Oh, shit.
assassinate a dude. And he's like a kid. He ends up shooting him. He's like, forget about it. Walk away. And the
Yeah.
cops come and they're like, end it. I'm like, oh my god. dude.
End it.
It's fucked up.
Oh,
I love Robot Chicken.
soccer boppers.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus. dude. I mean, I just beat the fuck out of myself because I didn't have siblings, but
At that
I
point,
would like sneak
my
attack
brother
my
was
dad.
not
I
involved in
remember
my. Yeah.
Physical violence towards you? I would hope so.
We're really into Pokemon
that.
cards.
Sucker bopper.
I know some of you, maybe both of you, have seen that Trapper Keeper binder full of cards.
Yeah.
A lot of first gens in that thing.
Oh.
My brother and I have an agreement that if we're ever in a spot where we actually need money, like hardcore, that is our failsafe to get out of trouble.
Oh, I have a like potentially $1,000 Yu-Gi-Oh card sitting in my apartment right now that I'm just holding on to.
I don't even want to talk about it, dude.
Yeah, I remember. There's a lot of cards that were thrown away in my childhood, like
I
Dragon Ball
had-
Z cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Magic cards, just
had
so
a
many cards that were
legitimate
worth.
fucking Japanese trap card. And I'm not going to mention names, even though they're not going to listen to it, but you guys know who I'm talking about because fuck them. I'm still like This is years and years after, and being bullied in school. I'm still pissed off about it. But they had kicked my tin of Yu-Gi-Oh cards out of my hand and blindsided me and stepped all over them and ended up ripping this card in half. And I looked
Okay.
it up a while
That
back.
cock.
Do you want to know how much that fucking card would be worth if I had it right now?
I do. Tell me.
Yes.
If it was like a PS8 or higher, 15,000.
Jesus Christ.
15,000
Jesus.
fucking dollars for that card. And if it's a PSA 10, like it can go up to fucking like almost 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dumb. Cards are crazy. I also saw a little bit of side thing here. I saw that they're starting to grade video games.
Are they?
Yeah, that's a thing
That's
now.
a good idea. That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
It's a corner of the market
Makes
that
me
they
wanna,
tapped
like,
into.
Keep my N64 like in better condition. I've only got Legend of Zelda games for it, but
Boys,
Yeah.
remember Beyblades?
hell
Oh,
yeah.
Beyblades, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
my son's
Beyblades.
birthday party. This kid, he evidently like spends a lot of time at the Boys and Girls Club because his parents work all the time, probably. But
Yeah.
like this kid has so many Beyblades, it's not even funny. He has like a backpack full of them in like the arena and everything. And like this kid is pride. He's very proud of his talents in Beyblades.
He just
Which
goes around with a
is-
backpack full of
which is-
Beyblades with an
Yes!
arena and shit.
Yeah.
That kid is my best friend right now. Let's fucking go,
Yeah,
kid.
no, he's cool as hell. And like, I came up to him, and he was just like, "Is it cool?" He came up to me, he's like, "Is it cool if I bring the Beyblades in?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, do it! Go get him!" He like, runs out
Only
to
if
his
you
dad
let
sitting
me
in the
play
truck.
with them.
Yeah, so like he went around and like he whipped everyone's butts. All the kids like went away crying, and then he was just like, "You want to battle me?" I'm like, "Yeah." But here's the
Let's
thing:
go.
I'm gonna. You handed me this Beyblade, I'm gonna lose. This Beyblade is bad. And he was like, "Huh? How do you know?" I'm like, "Let me go pick a good one out of the bag." I'm just like bluffing as hard as I can. I pick out this one that looked cool. Yeah, I have no idea. I pick one out of this the bag that looked cool. And he was like, his eyes got big. He was like, "Oh, that's a really good one." I was like, "I'm gonna let you know on the secret. I am the Beyblade master." And he was like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "All right, this is for all the marbles. This one right here." And by the luck of whatever
Zeus,
God was blessing me that day,
The god of
he
Beyblades.
came down and I whipped him. His Beyblade shot out of the arena and mine was still spinning. I'm like, "Told you," and I walked away. You're like, "Battle me again." I'm like, "No, I told you, one and done." He's gonna have core memories of that for the rest of his life.
Like, you have to earn the right to battle me again.
Yeah, you have to
Get
go
stronger.
through the ranks and get up.
Come back and see me in 15 years.
He's
Dude,
gonna
you
track
come
me
back.
down one day.
He's gonna have like a fucking trash can lid that's modified. Fucking like sinker weights and razor blades. He's like, "I'm back, old man."
Even worse, like I was struggling to get it on, and like I couldn't keep it ready, and like I had him like here. I was like, "Here, rig this for me," so you know I'm not cheating. I just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah.
Oh, this kid! I had this kid going.
All
My
right.
dad's like sitting watching, and he's like laughing hysterically in the background.
Here we go. And I may, just for context, I may. Well, if I post this and Matt looks at it, it'll probably come up.
What?
Never mind. I'll just try to describe it here. Every boy's first pocket pussy.
I'm sorry?
What?
Do you have any idea?
No.
The answer's
Um,
no.
Oh.
I didn't have my phone. And oh wait, the
I know what
slinky,
you're talking
that
about.
weird tube snake thing that has
Goopy
the
thing.
fluids in it.
Yeah.
I've never used that. That's a lie. But I know the meme.
Yeah, I never used it. I waited till I was an adult
You're
and just bought my own
lying.
flashlight.
Mm, oh. I knew exactly what you were talking about after a second.
Yeah.
I've seen the
Yep.
meme.
It took me a second.
Thing,
and
if
I
you
was like,
squeeze it, it
what
keeps
the
on going
fuck
forever.
are you talking about?
How did we get from me wrecking
about-
this kid on Beyblade tournament and then
Went from talking about toys to fucking fleshlights real goddamn quick. Like, I feel like there should be
I've been
more steps in
staring at this
there.
for a hot minute.
Oh, I don't know, but I remember
Let me
having
see.
the game of Perfection. That game gave me fucking anxiety. I think it triggered it all. That was the root of all my problems. Perfection. That damn timer and trying to put all the shapes in that thing before it explodes
Yeah.
in your face.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. I hate that game so much to this day. All the
Yeah?
Power Ranger stuff. That was a thing.
Oh,
It was
absolutely.
huge in my household. We had
Dude,
two
the
lightsaber.
fucking-
Like we had two of everything. I recently just sold it. A
Travis,
lot
what
of
do
the
you-
stuff
what do
is
you-
in the mall toy shop still because no one
Me
wants to
too.
buy it.
Let Jimmy talk. I'm trying to find a name. So I
Okay.
don't like just
Mr.
glance over
Bucket.
this.
Oh, Nickelodeon Gag Splat. That stuff was dope.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Street
Digivices,
Sharks.
man.
Street Sharks.
Street Sharks. Yeah, that was a big one.
That was so bad that they didn't keep better, like marketing wise. Like I love Street Sharks
Yeah.
back in the day. But yeah, Digivices. I still love Digimon.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, dude. Digimon was the tits.
Dude, I've got a fucking Digimon fucking Fitbit that my
I
fucking
saw
Digimon.
that in Walmart. It's like $60 or $70 right now, I think.
I bought one before they came out of Walmart. I saw it on TikTok. Was like, I need one right now, and I had to order mine from Japan.
Oh, the
He
Spud
said-
gun.
He said, "Konnichiwa." Thank you.
It was a little plastic black and red gun, and you just like stab your potato, and then it shoots it with the air power when you
Yes.
squeeze it. Dude, I
Yep.
remember that. I forgot about it till now.
Okay,
I went through so many potatoes.
I just found something that like unlocked a core memory. I got to share with you boys.
All right,
Share with.
Hold on for me.
I'm waiting. You like sending me a link?
Fucking gack, dude.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
send you a
right?
picture.
There's Don't Wake Daddy.
Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon was a big one for me. The old Jaguar. Atari. Digimon Adventure Digivice. I
Yes.
don't remember that.
Yeah, dude. They had like Digivices that were like Tamagotchis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go to sleep.
Those little fucking Pokeballs with the Pokemon in them. Little bouncy balls.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sending one to Jimmy. Yeah, dude. As soon as I saw that, I was like,
Yeah.
I remember those.
I remember
Oh, yeah.
biting into them to get the toy out.
Yes. Okay, I wasn't the only one.
No. I was like, I don't want it to be a bouncy ball. I want the toy. So I'd like eat the
Yeah.
fucking rubber off of it.
Oh, this board game. It was called Loop and Louie. You remember that one? So basically, you had this dude on like a crane, but like he was flying his airplane, and you had to go around and keep bumping up in the air, and so you keep turning and flying, and then there was like discs and
Oh
You
yeah,
remember that
yeah,
board
I remember
game?
that one.
I completely forgot about that thing.
Oh.
Dude,
Oh, the
Dude.
crocodile dentist. That thing.
dude, I was literally about to bring that up. There's
You
two
just chop
games
on
that
your
I think
fingers.
really stress-induced fucking, little lad me was, uh, is it Gooey Louie or the dude with the snot hanging out of his nose and you had to
Oh, yeah.
pull? And if not, like if you got the wrong one, the fucking brain would explode. And yes, the crocodile dentist. I've seen people modify that with razor blades.
Yeah,
oh
it blows
yeah,
my
I
mind.
saw
I hate
that.
'em.
But who the
That's
fuck would do that?
Sadistic, man.
Oh, there was
I'm
this
not
one-
about that.
So like easy bake ovens were big, but like at the same time there
Queasy
was this
Bake.
one for there's this one that was good for like boys. They
Yeah,
marketed
Queasy
it.
Bake.
No, was it? Did they make insects out of like rubber? And you bake this
Oh,
thing and it
no,
made the
you're- okay, you're
terrible
You're
smell.
talking about creepy crawlers.
Creepy Carl. Yeah, dude. I used to play with
Yeah.
that thing and the
It
smell
smelled
was
so bad.
terrible.
Yep.
That thing. I want some of that in my life.
Mm.
It was like this old oven thing, this little oven thing.
How much?
I forgot that I had a hotkey to mute myself. Yeah, it's like creepy crawlers '90s.
I did not
Mm.
wanted to open that image. Open the image in the new tab. What are you doing? For fuck's sakes. I guess it's
I
saved on
had
my
like these
computer now.
metal casting. Oh yeah, dude, I spent so much time playing with this.
I
Smelled
remember.
terrible.
Dude, there's a limited edition Legacy Megazord. It's black and gold.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there's some crazy Power Ranger stuff out there.
I don't know what HKD is for like currency, but it's
HKD.
699 of it.
Hong Kong
to
dollars? I don't know.
use Hong Kong dollar. No, it is Hong Kong dollar. It is Hong Kong dollar.
Look at me. Look at me. Laugh.
So,
Laugh at me, children.
how much? How much is it?
It's literally Hong Kong dollar.
It is. How much is it?
It's
HKD.
$6.99.
$699?
Yes.
It's only $90 in US.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
It's sold out though.
You caught me off guard with the Hong Kong dollar, and then it was real.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, here's one. Here's one.
Okay,
Big
boys.
Frank.
What'd you just?
You boys. Where is it?
What creep did you just start, sir?
It's between all of us, so we can just sit here and send pictures and shit back and
Oh.
forth.
Yeah, I get that.
What? Oh, okay. I see. Big Frank. It was the Frankenstein dude that you could open up his chest and like interchange parts and shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Game Boy.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, Big Frank.
Oh, Big Frank.
Big Frank.
PlayStation was good. I was too poor for an
boys
iPod,
remember
so
this
we had
thing?
MP3 players.
Yes, Jesus.
Oh,
Christ.
that I
never
I
understood
hated it. I hated it.
Never understood it.
Oh,
but
man,
never
either,
understood it.
Razor scooter. I got that when I was a little bit older. That was a good one. So many shin cracks. So, oh, it hurt. Oh, we had a go-kart at one point. I remember
I did have a good.
it was a two-seater.
I never
And
had a
where I
go-kart.
live, where my parents live, it's all fenced off behind it now, but it wasn't always, especially when I was growing up. And those two side streets looped all the way around behind the business, that behind my parents' house. It was a gravel road, and we would rip that road with the go-kart all day.
Yeah, I remember Dad got me one, and it was actually not too far away from here. I'm sure this is not going to be descriptive enough to docs, but somewhere off of Martown, and that's all I'll say.
Sure.
There was a guy selling one, and we went there, and it had a fucking number 6 on the back for fucking Mark Martin, who was my favorite NASCAR driver back in the day. And
Right
yeah,
on.
it was fun as shit. I remember tearing that up.
You boys remember Koosh balls?
Koosh?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those
Koosh
were it.
balls? Yeah.
Dude, this right here. I had this, or I didn't
Those
have this. My
Beyblades.
neighbor had it, but she gave it to me.
Oh. Oh, you had that? I was just seeing a
Yes.
picture there. I was like, oh man, that's
Yes,
a
dude.
collectible.
Oh, I wish I still had it.
Fucking
Fucking-
tech
what was it?
decks.
Sonic the Hedgehog,
Fucking
Sonic
Tech
Mountain
Deck.
Quest.
Yes, dude, it was so fun.
Tech decks were it.
Tech decks, yeah.
Oh,
That was.
excuse
that was
me.
back
A
in the
couple
fucking day.
they're not Blue Mountains, it's Miller.
Not
I got
sponsored,
thirsty.
but could be.
But it could be.
It could be
Hard wink. Hard wink.
hard.
The man's telling you, please fucking sponsor me.
I am your Your stereotypical customer I will sell to the people.
He's an apple.
No,
Yeah.
and I'm not Bush Apple. I would totally be sponsored by Bush.
Is that Bapple?
Apple?
It's like I'm just pandering to beer companies. Fucking pay me.
This thing, dude. Hold on. Let's get it here. For the people who aren't seeing this, this is something that was called a yak.
Oh, yeah, another voice recorder
yeah.
toy.
One of my favorite things. Never had one. Never owned one. But I'll tell you, my
I've
voice was
had-
recorded all through fucking Kmart's and Walmart's on these motherfuckers.
I feel like I've had some sort of variation of this over the years. Maybe it wasn't the yak per se, but there was tons of knockoffs.
Like you can see the yellow button. It says Yelp.
Yelp.
Play
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, boys. I think we've done enough for this one. We did it.
We hammered it. I would think.
We got
still
it.
going. I'm still
No.
It was still
I
reminiscing.
need to go to bed.
Maybe we should have
It
started
is
earlier.
almost 10.
I mean, maybe.
We were trying to find a good time for everybody.
I don't know. It's tough around the holidays.
It is.
But luckily, we only have one to do this month. And one to do next month.
Boom, boom, boom.
Biddy-bop-bop.
All right. So, thank you everybody for listening. If you want to go see these guys, and wow, I'm trying to fucking do an outro. This motherfucker's just like, let me burp into the mic right here.
Absolute. You're not a Canadian Red. There's no way. Canadian
this
would
is
never have been that rude.
this is why we're not
I
sponsored.
stated I
We
was
can't
not
be
Canadian.
professionals. Okay, Travis? Where can people find you?
People can find me at Sleazy the Bearded on Twitch. I really need more socials.
You do.
I've said this like everything.
Oh.
I will pay somebody 25 cents a month to run a Twitter for me.
What?
Jesus Christ! You know how much fucking social media managers fucking make? More than all of us fucking combined. Okay.
Yeah, but like I'm not that big. So 25 cents is all you get.
Jesus. Okay, Jimmy, where can
Yes.
people find you?
All right. You can find me at twitch.tv/gif GIFFX_, or at Twitter at gifx_twitch, or at Instagram _gifx_.
That's how you do it, Charlie. Fucking
Sounds
pay
so
attention.
much better than mine.
And for everybody listening, you can find me at youtube.com/hollowed twitch.tv/hollowed Spotify, Hollowed Arrow, fucking Twitter, I'm on Facebook. I don't hardly use those at all, but fucking I'm working on it. Leave me alone. But yeah, come by, hang out, see us all. We're all beautiful, especially these two men here.
Stream Daddies.
It's true, that is.
We
Yeah.
will be a brand eventually.
One of these days. It'll be a household name
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
hand lotion.
You'll be talking about on a podcast you're going to make 15 years down the road about how you bought Stream Daddies merch for your little boy. Because somehow he liked us talking about fucking buttholes and like just all sorts of dumb shit. And somehow you allow that in your household.
You're a terrible
And here we
parent,
are.
but a great source of money for us. So,
Yeah. Love you.
What does it mean?
all right, boys, let's get out of here. Let's go get some sleep. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
And watching if you on the tubes.
Bye.